Hey everyone, it's Bree and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Simple Stories design team. And for this layout, I am going to be working with the Say Cheese Adventure at the Park collection. And oh my goodness, this collection is amazing. I happen to be a huge Disney lover. We love Disneyland, we love Disney World. So I have a lot of pictures that I can document using this collection. But if you're not a Disney lover, this collection is still so amazing to use and so versatile. You can still document tons of your adventures outside, playing with your kids, like on the playground, all even without kids, like your pets, if you're on a walk, if you're on a hike. There's so many different fun elements. But going along with the whole Disney theme, this collection is based on like Adventureland. So you got like the treehouse that was the Swiss Family Robinson, which I do miss it, but I think it's Tarzan now. It does have elements to like document like the Dole Whip, the Jungle Cruise, and the photo that I did show is of me and my son Noah. I think this is back pre-Elijah, so I think this was maybe late 2006, early 2007, of us on the actual Jungle Cruise. So I did go through the bits and pieces in the collection and did pull out certain elements that related to the cruise. So what I'm doing here is I really wanted to make a mixed media background, so I pulled out several different shimmers, paints, sprays from my stash. I prepped a thick piece of white cardstock with gesso off camera, and now I'm just going in adding coordinating colors that match this collection. So I have like a light pink, I have a peach, a yellow, a few shades of green, and then lastly a little bit of blue. So all I did was spray each color on. I let them blend and run. I did add some clean water just to get the colors moving. I did add some splatters, but for the most part, my mixed media background is pretty much done. I'm just going to fuss with it a little bit off camera and then set it to dry. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I did pull out this 12 by 12 pattern paper. I was really inspired by it. I thought about using it, using like the strips of the little squares. I thought about trimming it down to maybe have 4 squares, so have like a few different squares around my page. But then in the end, I decided to cut down each strip and then cut each little tiny square individually. So I did distress all of my small squares and I did pop them up on foam tape, and then I adhered it down to my mixed media background, which you'll see here in just a second. Now, I did, since my mixed media was mainly like in the middle towards the right, I did want a little bit of color off to the left. So I just tear into this pattern paper here, and I'm so sorry, I don't have it in front of me, and I can't remember the name of it, but I did add that floral paper to the left. So here is like kind of an idea of my design using those little squares, and I'll adhere those down in just a second. But I am going to map my photo using the B side of that One Big Adventure paper, and I'm going to distress the edges of that, and then I'm going to also pop up my photo on foam tape. So there's everything placed down. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started on embellishing the rest of my page. I was super excited to use this Vine foam sticker here. I had it like draped around my photo as well, like going across to a couple other squares. And then, like I said previously, that I did pull out a lot of the cruise elements since we were on the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland, and I thought it was fun. So I have this little boat, and then I have for my title, it's Let's Cruise. And then I add a little subtitle using one of those foam phrases. It says it's a jungle out here or there. I think it's a jungle out there. And now I'm just embellishing the rest of my layout. So I also pulled out some of the animals that you see on the ride. So I have a hippo, an alligator, these really cute like little fish. And then I did think about adding that snake that's like woven around that spear, but it didn't work. So I'm going to save that for another layout. So I'm just going through everything. I really wanted to add these parrots. They're so cute, and I thought it would be fun to have them look like they're hanging from each of those little squares. So I just get those on around my page, and then I'm going to go through the cardstock stickers here and add a few other elements. I do add some tangled thread in a few different areas. I add some enamel dots as well as some decorative brads. But yeah, this collection is so fun. It's honestly perfect for any of your photos. Like if you go to a tiki bar or like a tiki restaurant, if you vacation somewhere tropical, there's like tropical drinks, and there's just so many cool elements of this collection. I really had a lot of fun with it. Or even, I mean, there's birds. So if you want to document animals or a trip to the zoo, like everything, it would just go really nice with. This is a really, really fun collection to create with. So yeah, here, lastly, I'm just going to add those enamel dots in a few spots, and that about does it. I am going to pick up my layout so you can see an up-close shot of the mixed media, and then stay tuned for a full photo as well as some up-close stills where you can see the mixed media, the elements or the embellishments, and my little embellishment clusters. I had a lot of fun, like I said. So thank you so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.